right, welcome back to the It's Better This Way podcast. I am your boy TJ.
And I am EJ.
What's up with you, sir?
What's up, dawg?
What's happening?
Say, man.
What's up?
We got your bro in the building, man.
Little bro.
Little bro. And I think we done ran down the list. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry you got to be the last one. But
it's all good, baby.
You know, but you in the building, my boy.
You know.
He was the last one to come out the mom, too, so.
Yeah. yeah. The baby.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you for being here, my brother.
For sure. I appreciate y'all sending the invitation.
Hey, you know, it was long overdue.
Absolutely. You doing all right today?
I am, brother.
Good.
About yourself?
Doing good, man. Go ahead and get this podcast started. Now, the way we normally been jumping it off is giving out shout-outs.
Yeah.
Feedback shout-outs. So let me run down this quick little list because only 4 people listen to the show. Shout out to Nisha. Shout out to you, homegirl. Shout out to April and Darnell from the Talking Greasy podcast. They showed some love. Shout out to Al. Shout out to Coffee. It was good meeting you too, Coffee.
We finally met Coffee, bro.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Shantae. Shout out to Hank from the OLF podcast. And also salute to Chisel Man. Chisel Man has been on this podcast before. So salute to everybody who showed us love on the last episode.
Most definitely. Say, man, you enjoyed yourself at the meetup, dog?
I definitely enjoyed myself.
Man,
Definitely enjoyed myself.
Shout out to Wolf Nation, Talking Greasy, Hear You podcast, man, and my boy Hype from OLF podcasting. You was in that thing too, huh?
Yeah, I showed up.
Yeah,
I had to
man.
come support my boys, man.
Yeah.
I listen to y'all every week, bro.
Appreciate
Every
you.
week,
Really
man.
appreciate that,
Yeah.
bro.
Appreciate that.
Y'all my boys, man. I get my truck and I'm gone. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to the podcast, baby.
That's it. What you think about it though? You enjoy yourself?
Every week, bro.
Well, I know the show be popping, but I'm talking about the meetup.
Oh, you talking? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. It was cool, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't stay too long. I just had to get on, pop in, show my face, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show my love to y'all boys, and that was it, man.
Bro, that was more than enough because I didn't even expect you to be there. So
It's all
I
love.
appreciate that. And thank you to everyone who came out to the whole event. The whole event was dope. Big salute to April and Darnell for even having the idea and putting the whole thing together like that. So nothing but love for you guys.
Is that something that y'all usually do, like meetups like that?
We haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
Because me and T was just talking about how our first time doing the meetup was actually at that spot, right?
Right.
And you know, it was a lot of new podcasters there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, we remember being in the same situation they was in. You know, getting started, had a couple of episodes. You know, trying to find their way. So it's like we kind of like almost like the mid OGs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, the mid OG. I'm not ready for that title.
That's why I said mid.
A medium-sized OG is hilarious. All right. Well, we do also have a review. You want to jump into that one?
Yeah. So we got another review on Apple, man. Apple podcasting. I don't know why I keep saying podcasting when it's podcast. Anyway, so the title says new subscriber. So glad I came across this podcast. I only listened to the latest episode so far, but I'm already locked in. It's great to hear that EJ hasn't lost his humor from high school. Congrats, and I wish you all much
Ooh.
I don't know why my eyes.
Nah, don't blame it on your
I
eyes,
swear to
nigga.
God, bro. I've been doing this the whole time, bro. Like,
That's one reason I love listening to this show every
I
week,
swear
bro.
to God, bro. Like the eyelash blocked out the much, so I couldn't really see it, 'cause, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna just read this whole sentence over again. Congrats! I wish you all much success with the show. Appreciate. And this is from Megan. What's up, Megan? I read this and I just found out. I was like, dang, like was I funny in high school or something like that, bro? Because it says humor, you know. So I was just talking to myself. But for as the bullshit that y'all tried to get me on, that didn't even happen like that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't got a good track record. Hey,
know what, bro?
have we ever told people about how we start letting those slip-ups stay in the show? I don't think we have.
Y'all was editing those out at one point?
When we first started this podcast, when we first started this podcast, like EJ used to fumble with his words, right? And so we was like, yo, it's like a lot to to take out.
It wasn't that much, bro. I don't really like you. I don't like the way you doing me right now, bro.
I'm talking about.
Hold on.
I'm talking
quick,
about.
bro.
Hold on. No, let me
Go
finish. Let me
ahead.
finish. I'm talking about.
The show
like,
used to be 3 hours long.
I don't mean like a lot of mess ups on the same
Bro,
episode.
you just said it was a lot to edit, bro.
I'm saying it's a lot like going forward. Like,
Okay.
like, bro, I'm doing like 2 of these on each episode. So I thought it would be fun. Like, yo, what if we just make that a part of the show?
That happened.
And also, we not lying to the people. We don't like lying to the people.
It might be a little bit extra, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. But you know what? My homegirl told me to tell you.
Oh shit.
She told me that to tell you that. Hold on, let me go to this motherfucking message, bro, because I ain't no bitch, bro.
Why you ain't giving no shout out, man?
What's
Why you
up,
put it on the
Bree?
list?
Let me see. Let me go to this message.
I think it's funny as hell.
It's definitely funny as hell.
Oh, she said that I need to stand up to you and tell you that I got the juice, bro.
That was her response.
Because I told her that you be trying to clown me, you be trying to front me out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? She was like, just stand up and tell them that you got the juice.
Yo,
I got the juice, bro.
I've never known anyone that said they had to stand up to TJ. That shit is hilarious. You got to stand up to him.
It works on bullies too.
You're right. Am I that? Am I being a bully on the podcast?
Hey, no means no.
Damn. Am I that though?
2019, bro. No means no.
No means no. We definitely subscribe to that on the.
No means no.
Yeah.
We did, but we also said when the no needs to actually mean no, because a lot of no's don't mean no.
That's true.
Cause I've heard some no's and it was like yes.
Nigga, yeah, but like, all right, I stopped. What you doing? Bitch, you just said stop. What you mean?
It's like why you midway pulling down the pants? It's like no.
But she ain't.
But no, it's like
Her hands behind
really
her head.
she closed her eyes.
Yeah.
It's like she really saying yes, but
But it's no.
Let me get that consent up off.
yeah.
of
But in
you.
2019, I stopped when that happens. Now.
Yeah, you got
you said
to.
no.
You got to.
Okay. You said go.
You got to.
Yeah.
I'm need a complete yes. I'm need a yes, sir. Honestly. Well, let's go ahead and get into. We're gonna get into coffee email.
Let's go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
I'll read the first half.
Nah, I mean, because I'm gonna go ahead and read the first one because the first one is shorter than the second one.
Well, I was just gonna read the first part because that's the part that I was only interested in. I know you want to read the other half of that. But I don't. Yeah, because it was a long email, and I don't want to read the whole thing on the podcast.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna let you pick what you want to read.
Oh, from the second.
Yeah, from the second half.
All
of
right.
it.
All right, go ahead, bro.
You know how you practice your read before you do your reading?
We
in class?
we don't really do that on this better this way.
Oh, okay, that's just Derek.
But no, I feel you.
Oh,
Like long, like when it's emails that I know I gotta read.
Y'all
I
never did that when y'all was in school? Like you
Yeah.
would practice that passes before it was time? Like
Oh hell
you was
yeah!
like, okay.
Yeah.
Were you playing popcorn?
Yeah, it's like, all right, let me start reading ahead because if they call me,
I'm finna memorize. it.
yeah.
You know, I had to do like a 30-second like promo read yesterday. 3 sentences. I probably did it 40 times. I kept fucking it up.
Yeah. It be the little shit.
Yeah. I was just like, hey, shit. Hi.
Yep.
Hello. God damn it.
Could get those 3 sentences.
Couldn't get the first 2 words out.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I understand. What's that email say?
Exactly. Exactly, bro. All right. All right, so this email comes from Coffee.
What up, coffee?
What up? What up? She says, I've been listening to your old episodes while cleaning today, and you guys are great. I love the banter and the silliness. I'm goofy, so this fits my personality as well. Question time. Her first question says, how does TJ's wife feel about the things that he says on the podcast? Specifically, his consistent reference to how he thinks dating should be different in our generation. And her second question is addressed to EJ. She says, also, how does EJ's comments affect him negatively when he is dating? He's mentioned it a few times, so she wants to know specifics.
Well, since the first question was definitely dedicated to you, Mr. TJ, I'm gonna go ahead and let you bust that open.
All right, see, there we go with the bust it open, bro.
I didn't say I was gonna bust it open. I said you was gonna bust it open. You know, so this all got to do with you over there.
First off, I don't really think my wife listens to the podcast like that. She don't really listen. Every now and then she'll chime in and then make a comment like, oh, okay, she heard that one, you know. But for the most part, she doesn't disagree with a lot of the stuff I say. A lot of the things I say, the unpopular shit that I say on this podcast, is normally a conversation at home first.
And you bring it to the show.
And then I bring it to the show. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that was a dope discussion we just had. Let me bring it to the show. But yeah, she don't really have a lot of negativity to say about the things I
y'all
say
talk about
specific.
a lot of this dating stuff at the house first.
Yeah, like I want to say, in specific, like I guess the most recent discussion that we had was about, well, I'll take this back. It's the recent podcast we did because we had the discussion a long time ago about dating your friend's exes. I said that a few podcasts ago, and a lot of people don't like that opinion.
Yeah.
But that people don't know that was a conversation between her and I a year ago. Not like I'm gonna go date her exes or anything like that, or something like that. But a lot of the conversations start at the house first, and then we bring it to the podcast. So when she hears this podcast, the episodes that she do go ahead and listen to, it's not a surprise.
Let me ask you this, since he did bring this up, are you cool with dating your homie's exes, or they dating your exes or something?
Nah, it's kind of weird because I don't have like a lot of friends,
Right.
bro. Like all my bros are bros. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't. If you probably told her you love her at a point, I'm not gonna bark up that tree.
All right, so Chisholm Man getting married soon, right?
Yeah.
So if you came across one of his exes, would you pursue that since he's now getting married or married by the time that happens?
No.
Still don't know.
That's
Okay.
very different.
Because that's my blood brother. It's like,
yeah, that's a
I kind of know
blood,
your
bro.
dirt too. Like you probably told me stuff about her in the
Mm.
past. Like I'm not going up that way.
Yeah.
Got you.
So yeah, I ain't. Yeah.
But that's just acquaintances. Like we, you know what I'm saying? We what's up, bros? Like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up? That's all we do.
Yeah, your ex finna get hollered
Yes, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
following the DMs. Straight up.
at. Hey, do you go to him first though?
Nah. If we just
It's an acquaintance, right?
yeah, if we just what's up, bro, it's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not saying nothing to you,
What's
bro.
up, bros?
Yeah.
Hey, it is a difference between the what's up, bros, and hey, come over. Bro.
Yeah, like if you been over my crib before, it's a little different.
You met my mom before.
Yeah,
It's different.
I can't do that.
All
Does-
right,
does that
So
question?
you are talking?
I was just curious because you guys grew up in like a.
the hood? Yeah, we did.
I was gonna say a smaller area, but whatever.
The hood is
Does,
a
does
small
that
area.
does that question get harder when the town gets smaller? Do you think?
Yes.
Mm,
Yes, I believe it does.
yeah.
I don't think so.
When you in a small town, bro, like it's like you have no choice.
It's like you have to bring it up at like the PTA meetings. You know,
Yeah.
like, hey, you slept with her, right? Anybody
Right.
else?
So let's just
yeah.
say you from Tyler or somewhere like that. Nacogdoches. Like
That's kind of big towns.
it's like it's
I know
small,
it's
big. Yeah,
I get you. I get you.
Go ahead with the other question.
I get you.
That Gemini.
Go ahead, bro. 'Cause he putting up an argument in here, bro. I don't want to do
Bro,
that
that's
shit,
what the
bro.
podcast for. But no, thank you so much for your question, Coffee. But yes, for the most part, my wife, she does not give a damn about the shit that I say. Now, I'm not gonna say that wholeheartedly. I'm not gonna say 100% of the things that I say
she
that
don't
she
care
agrees
about
with.
what you say?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a lot of disclaimers I try to put out there for the podcast and everybody that's listening. But for the most part, she understands that this is a podcast. This is a podcast. It's like, don't nobody give Lala Anthony a hard time when she's fucking Tommy on Power, you know?
It's a show.
I
It's a
actually
show.
liked it, so I mean,
Man,
Yeah, it's a show.
I'm actually glad you said that, bro. It's a show.
It's a show. So this podcast is a show. It doesn't mean that I'm over here just lying and giving you
Right.
guys a character. But you do know that I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, some things are spread it, and I don't want to say spread out, but it's stretched out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not in its original form, even though it's still the truth. It's just like Mr. Fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Nigga stretchable.
Stretch.
Yeah.
Sipping on some scissors.
you talking about the movie, like
Bro, I got the juice, bro. She told me stop making fun of me, dog.
Oh, my bad. What's
bro.
her name? What's her name?
Bree, bro. She
Bree,
told me
okay.
look you in your face and say I got the juice, dog.
Okay, you got the juice.
I got it, bro. Damn.
All right, man. Address your question. Now,
What's my question?
Coffee wants to know are the things that you say on this podcast, or is it giving you a hard time when you're out there in the dating world?
Can I ask a question first?
Go ahead, bro.
Do you lead off with like, I have a podcast, like when you talking to girls too? So and then,
it depends on how we meet or how the conversation is going. But anybody I talk to, I let them know I have a podcast because it's promoting.
Okay.
But I ain't out here dating like that, bro. You know, if I'm talking to somebody, I might talk to somebody, but I'm not out here dating. But like, if it's women that I come up, what you smiling for, bro?
Nothing back.
No, you smiling, bro. Like you're smiling right now, bro. Like anyway, bro. Just like you said, it's a show, you know. So some things is a little extra. You know what I'm saying? But I remember this one chick that I was talking to. She was like, I'm glad, because she actually, like, we had a conversation and we talked before she listened, you know, and then she listened to the podcast. She was like, I'm glad, like, the person that I know she didn't say it's not the person that's on the podcast, but for it's like the words and shit, because I'm a very articulate guy, bro.
You snatched the hell out that microphone.
Even though I said that wrong.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yes. Bro, I had to turn the D, bro, so he can know.
That boy hit that. If you smile like a motherfucker. Damn.
Bro, Josh tell us, bro, we just can't turn our heads, bro, because we be talking like this, bro, so I had to turn the microphone. You know what I'm saying?
TJ, finish it.
Nice. No. I got too much toxic masculinity.
It's probably trademarked anyway.
Oh, yeah, hey, we can sue like a motherfucker.
But nah, bro, I don't. Can we get back to the question, bro?
Yes, please. I interrupted. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro.
Damn, bro, I got the juice, nigga.
You definitely do.
Damn.
That's the name of this episode.
I got the juice. But nah, Coffee. On the real though, I ain't out here dating. I ain't dating nobody. So it's just me. So I don't care about too much about what a motherfucker got to say.
You hear that, ladies?
I'm not dating. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to talk, you know what I'm saying, 214. Yeah, bro, that's it. That's the answer coffee email, bro.
All right.
Oh, let me I guess it's on me. All right, so Coffee then goes in to say that she wants more male guests. How you feel about that?
Do you remember once upon a time, now Coffee, it was before you started listening. I know you binge listened to all of our shows. Once upon a time, all we had was just me and EJ, and then when we did start getting guests, it was just
straight. It was all our homies.
Yeah, it was all men.
Was it AJ last week or this? Who was on the last part?
AJ was last week.
It was kind of good to hear like a second voice, like a dude's voice. Yeah, I was like, I ain't heard no dude on here. It's been a lot of females.
It's been a
minute.
It's
kind of dope.
Yeah.
It has been females. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess females. I don't want to say they're more supporting, but they more open on shit like that. Like, hey, let me be on the show. I want to be on the show.
But you remember what I was getting to? It wasn't always like that.
It wasn't.
We was reaching out to women, and they did not want to come on the show.
Women, they was actually scared to be on the show.
Right.
You remember that?
I do.
Because we asked women to be on the show. No, I don't know. EJ's he's gonna ridicule me. He's gonna bust all my bubbles.
Yeah.
And I do that, bro. I bust bubbles.
You bust bubbles.
I bust bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got something, you got to come up here with all of the motherfucking facts of them bubbles are getting bump,
pop,
bust.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever bubbles do, like, you know, in Bikini Land, whatever the fuck that shit called. Bikini Bottom.
Bikini Bottom.
Yeah. Bubbles getting bust. Anyway, definitely off subject. Fuck I was saying.
Oh, you was reading her email.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we did do that. Okay. And then so pretty much these are not questions or anything. It's just her feedback. So she said, I love EJ and his I don't give a fuck attitude. Appreciate that, Coffee. Also, I love TJ being a voice of reasoning. You are a very reasonable guy. You know, you come dressed in white tees every episode.
Yes. Hey, don't make fun of that.
I'm not making
because
fun,
no, you making fun of that. But I do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's with purpose. It's with intent that I have white tees on every episode.
I got you. You heard that. Okay.
You trying to be like the male version of Lisa Ray?
All white and everything.
Why y'all trying to get on me? Nigga, fuck y'all, man.
All right, Coffee then goes in to say that TJ keeps EJ grounded, which he does. I also like hearing that he's not extra in real life, but I appreciate it for the podcast, and that's exactly what it's for. Like I'm a little extra in real life. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little bit, but I'm not like on 10 all the time like I am on the podcast. Like when it's time to go, it's time to go. When the director says action, nigga, it's
live.
action. That's what it's for. That's what the people want to hear, right?
The mics is hot.
So I gotta give it to him. All right. Oh, she says you talk a lot about relationships, and I'm getting an honest viewpoint on married and on it coming from a married person and a single man. So that's good. I don't think we really need to get into all the rest of it though. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the best representative
For being married.
I'm not a whipped married man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm not a whipped. You know,
get into that shit, my brother.
That's why my shit is different from a lot of married perspectives. I'm not a whipped married man.
Yeah, you're not, bro.
You know, I'm not one of those guys. I like.
Yeah. I'll go get it. I just love the story. You want me to go back? I'll go.
If somebody even asked me, yo, it is how you feel? You cool? If we had a bad day at the house, I might not go into the details, but I'm not gonna lie and be like, everything's great. You know, like, nah, you know what? We had an argument on my way to work, but we'll work that shit out later.
Yeah.
But the rest is none of your business. But I ain't no whipped married man, bro. So that's probably the different perspective that people hear on this episode, on this podcast.
I got a question for Eden.
What you got, bro?
You want to get married, bro?
Ooh, great question. Yeah. No one's ever asked him that question on this podcast.
Nobody has ever asked me that on the podcast.
I don't think I've ever heard you talk about it like in real life, actually.
Like a kickback?
Yeah, like every time I hang with E, it's like on some like fun shit. Yeah.
But we be turning up. We be trying to forget about our problems.
Together.
But on the real, the last person I was with, man, I talked about it on the show. Like I got her a ring and shit like that. So I was definitely leaning towards marriage, with her, and it didn't work out. So is marriage something I want to do? I mean, I'm open. I'm definitely open to it, with the right person. But I'm not. Like I say, the next person that I'm going to be with has to have the same mind frame or mindset as I do for us a lot of shit, bro. Because I don't want to get into marriage and it's like we're just confound and we have to do shit how married people do it. Like how they say married people do it. And I want to do shit that we both agree on that we should do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we want to do this, we'll do it. Even if it might go step outside of the lines of marriage and shit like that, we're gonna do that. We have that type of connection and chemistry, so we're gonna do it. Like fuck all that like that old marriage shit, bro. That's how I feel.
It's too traditional. You don't need all the traditional
shit. Way too traditional, bro.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, I was about to ask you.
Do I want to get married?
You want to get married?
Yeah, I want kids. I want the whole nine.
Yeah.
How old are you right now, if you don't mind telling the people?
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you have a specific age that you would like to be the ideal age?
I don't have an age, bro. I
have an age. Not even a range.
Not even a range. I have an age that I want to be like career-wise. Yeah. And I was thinking about this earlier today. I was like, man, women has that, I want to be married by such and so. Mm-hmm. Dudes are like, I want to have this amount of money by such and so. It's like, I want to be here. It's like, I'm not really focused on marriage right now. Mm-hmm. Relationship is cool, but
yeah,
I'm kind of just doing my thing, man.
Are women asking for marriage in your peer group right now?
Or they just out here fucking?
I think that's a question you're trying to ask. Am I fucking?
Oh no, I'm not. I wouldn't ask you if you're fucking. I'm asking if like you coming. Like he's talking about women in your age group. So it's like, are they out here? They talking about marriage, or they want to be in a serious relationship, or they out here fucking? Because on my coming from me, I just turned 30, and it's way more women focus on
marriage or
being like marriage, like being in a being in a committed relationship and not fucking around. They did all they dirt back when they was younger, and it's like now I want to be. They changed their whole life. I'm like, damn, man, I want you to do with me what you did with the last nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just be like out here holding hands and like you don't want to come over. Like nah, fuck you just did that shit last month.
Is the dirty 30s like just a white people thing?
What's the dirty 30s?
Oh my God,
That's
it is.
a white people thing. That's what it's
Holy
God,
shit.
it definitely must be a white people
Holy
thing.
shit.
Explain the dirty 30s.
Please.
That's exactly what it sounds like. The just women turn into the idea preface covering my ass. The idea that a woman turns into a complete slut for her 30s.
For white women.
Wow.
Dirty 30s, that's what it's called.
He said bet.
That's
I've heard of that.
that's a. Oh
I didn't know it was a name
God,
for it,
that's
though.
a white thing. Wow.
No,
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's
This is just like the podcast meetup.
hey, for people who don't get that, bro. Josh was the only
Like, did you guys ever play Red Rover when you were kids?
No, we play girl ball.
The white thing.
yeah, that's white.
Well, you know what it is. There's like one group of people, and you have to get everyone links arms. You have to get across the line, right? I felt like that whole bar was playing Red Rover, and like you guys were like, Red Rover, the one white guy come over, you know?
I've heard of this game. I've heard of this game.
because that was
Yo,
yeah.
Josh was definitely the only white guy there.
You had to be there. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
To answer your question though, like girls my age looking for marriage, I think some of them are, but like in my circle, they just want like a serious relationship for now. Like trying to
It's
build on
definitely a
something.
serious relationship. I don't know, cause it's like it. I don't want to say it changed, but like women are definitely still down to smash, but a lot of
all
women,
this hot girl shit and
yeah,
city
like
boy.
that shit is definitely out here. Even though women try to deny that shit, but like women, like a lot of women, they want serious relationship because they tired of getting fucked over. They tired of just smashing men and talking to men and not really getting nowhere because they getting older in life. They 30 now, so it's like I gotta change something. Even though they still out here fucking, you know. But hey,
So what do you think about have you in your peer group and I know you like women that's a little older than you, right?
yeah.
Me too, bro. Give me some, bro. It's something about the women who can cook for you, bro. I like that shit.
Do you find do you find that those women may are kind of like cool on marriage? Like, at this age it might not happen.
Well, older women don't like that if they already been married. So they kind of, even though they have plans on getting remarried, if they just got divorced or some shit a couple of years down the road, then like they cool, like they chilling. They don't want to just be. Nah, they want to smash. I ain't out here smashing them like that because I know I'm talking about it. See, and that's the perception that the people are perceiving out here in the real world.
Okay,
you know, but if they put glasses on, they can actually see that the perception that they're perceiving is inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been reading, bro. Nigga been reading.
Nigga been dancing. Boy, you dance all around that answer.
Hey, what you got to say, nigga?
It's better this way.
Like that, bro.
You was excited. I'm ready to hear what you got.
Okay. All right. No, I was just gonna just backdoor some shit, bro. Since we was talking about what you're best at, I want to know what makes you who you are. What makes you you?
I'm gonna go with your first answer. Being me. Being me.
I don't know. Shit. I'd be like, nigga, that's the show right there, dog. That's it.
So what's the question again?
What makes you who you are? It don't sound right. We can go to another, bro. Shit. Yeah, we can go and get
This what happens when we go over an hour.
Go and get to this net.
Yo,
It's a goddamn cliff at the end of an hour.
All right, bro. So what about this one you put in?
Oh, all right. So this question actually came from a listener of the show, and she just wanted to know our views and our thoughts and opinions on it. But she says it's actually a tweet that she saw. It says, "Do you guys feel pressured by the entrepreneurship wave or the illusion of an overnight success that's going on?"
Bro, I did. Like, I felt that, bro. Like, that when I started, like, the photography stuff, I was like, man, I got to do this.
Right.
I kind of realized, like, fam, there's nothing wrong with being an employee.
Nothing wrong with that.
it, bro. Yeah, like there's some good jobs who pay good money, and you can still do your own shit on the side, and you can make it.
Plus, it's not for everybody either.
Yeah.
Like running a business or whatever, it's not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone.
You can't have a lot of chiefs and not enough. What's the saying?
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah.
Y'all ever felt the pressure? So you felt the pressure for it?
Yeah, I was like, bro, I gotta be a boss, bro. I gotta do this. Like, it was like the wave. Everybody and their mama was starting something. I was like, dang.
It's not easy, bro. Like having your own business or starting up your own business is rough. I mean, because the ideal might come easy, or you be like, oh man, I can do this, but when you get into it and you see all of the shit that it takes to start it, to try to get income from it is a lot, you know. Before it's the pressure, I mean, it's like, everybody's doing it, everybody's talking about it, like do this, do that. So it's like, of course you're gonna feel the pressure, like, hey, I need to own my own stuff, especially with all the by the block shit, the black business talking shit. So of course you definitely gonna feel that because it's everywhere.
Yeah, I definitely agree that the pressure is very hard right now, and plus, especially being a black person, like it just seems like that's the topic right now.
It's like, bro, if you got your own business, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, bro, why are you still working for somebody?
Right, and when you are working, it's like, it'd be like, man, you need to do this, man. You need to go ahead and have your own shit, man. Leave something for your kids and shit like
now,
that.
I do agree with the principle behind it.
Yeah.
Right.
But as far as the pressure of it, that's tough, dog. That's tough because you are being fed some information that you're not even equipped to handle, man.
Plus, at my age, bro, I always felt like, man, like I really, really, really need to be an entrepreneur. Like, fam, you got to do it. Fam, I'm not even 40 yet, bro. Like, I could own my own shit when I'm 50 or whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it for me.
Right.
So I think that kind of helped with the pressure. Like, bro, this ain't it for me, bro. Like, I got so much more to learn.
Still got time. Yeah, you got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
A lady told me she drove CDL for like 20 years, and then she was doing photography. I was like, huh? Like, how does that even, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have any like thing to do with each other. So I was just like,
yeah.
You have so much time, bro. So
I do love the movement of it all. The people that's prosperous in it. We've had everybody in this room knows somebody that's working for themselves. And especially people who have families that's doing that shit too. Like, how the fuck? Like, when you quit
it's a lot.
That's hard, dog.
A lot, bro.
That's hard. Like, if you gonna do that shit before you get a whole bunch of crumb snatchers. Do that shit early. We got how D-Rick has combated that pressure. He says, I'm young and I got a long time to be whatever I need to be or want to be.
Yeah.
And to even just think about the shit. What about you though, EJ? Like, how do you combat that thought? Like, you have to be an overnight success.
I mean, it's not. I guess it's not focusing on an overnight success. I mean, because most businesses are not overnight successors. It's gonna take time. I mean, and I've learned this hands on. Doing my own shit. Like, it's not gonna happen. You can put in all of the work, and you can do the shit that that you need to do, and it just not be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really focusing on like the overnight success, but wanting it to happen is different.
So it sounds like you're still dealing with it then.
What?
As
No.
far as wanting to
pressure?
as far as being an entrepreneur, like how are you combating that? I have to be an entrepreneur.
I guess like D-Rick said, I mean, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? And I guess like that's probably something that I did was I probably got pressured into doing that in the beginning. People talking about it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's a risk, but most businesses are riskful. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it without making sure that I'm able to jump into it the way that I want to jump into it.
I think the misconception, and even I bought into this as well, and I probably given this advice out to a few people as well, but I was only saying what I heard. But if you want something bad, you got to quit your job and go hard to get it.
Yeah.
I do not subscribe to that theory anymore.
I don't either.
Keep your motherfucking job, bro.
Because you get off work.
Yes.
Get off work.
My advice, nigga, don't quit your motherfucking job.
Don't
nigga.
quit your day job. You need that. Now, hold on. Now, there are some cases that I do believe that you should go for it. Like, if you don't have no kids or something like that, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah. Go for it, you know? But
I got to say something.
You got a net?
Do quit your job if you're working at Nordstrom's Rack, though. Do quit your job. If you working in a stock room, quit that shit, bro.
He's like speaking from experience over here.
Yeah.
Dog. 3 weeks.
3 weeks. But now, if you got a safety net, man, if you got somebody that's where it's family, most likely it is family, like, you know, pops, mom, who is able to be that safety net. Go ahead. You know what I mean? You ain't got no risk. Honestly, I mean, the only risk is just doing it. But like, far as worrying about paying bills and shit like that, if you got a safety net, you good. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, totally agree.
You were saying something that I wanted to say something. It was about the pressure part.
Pressure.
I like Charlamagne a lot.
Yeah.
And he always talks about Duval. He got his first hit at 40.
Yeah.
It's like, dang,
yeah.
like, he's 40 years old. Now he's doing, you know what I'm saying?
Doing
like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
It's like, you got time, bro. Like, don't rush it.
Yeah.
So
I agree, man. Don't rush something that doesn't need to be rushed, because you got time.
Yes, indeed.
All right, fellas, are y'all ready to jump into this or that?
Let's jump into this or that, sir.
one of my favorite segments, bro.
D-Rick, yeah, I'm sure you're pretty familiar with how this or that
Hell yeah.
works. All right, bro. Let me you actually been a participant in this or that a couple of times. All right, so let me go ahead and ask you guys. You ready, T?
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't saying that you wasn't ready. I was just asking if you was ready.
Yeah,
if you wasn't ready, I was gonna buy some more time for you to be ready.
Well, appreciate that, sir, but I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, fellas, would you rather be insecure or naive?
Dang. I need to look up the definition of naive, bro. Like, I've never really just known what does naive mean?
Just for some odd reason you ignore the details and the facts.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Or I guess
Okay, yeah, I know.
I don't want to say unaware, because you might be
I didn't say
aware.
unaware.
Yeah, it is kind of like, and you just naive.
Yeah, I didn't say unaware though.
Well, no, I was just saying, yeah.
You said insecure or naive?
Insecure or naive?
Naive. I can't be insecure about myself. Like, I'm very confident, bro. Like, just to be insecure about
Insecure.
Insecure about nah, that's not happening.
I'm picking naive as well.
Word?
Yeah. Because at least with being naive, you got a reason why you being naive. Like, yeah, just don't give a fuck, you know.
But
you kind of confident in your naivete. Yeah.
But naive, like, it's like you can be insecure about something and fix it. But if you're naive, then it's like you're dumb. Cause all right, so let's just say that I'm insecure about my weight. And if I'm insecure about my weight versus if I'm naive about my weight, because if I'm insecure about my weight, then I know that I have a weight problem. Yeah. So I'm insecure about my weight problem. But if I'm naive, I don't know that I have a weight problem. So I'm doing all this shit.
But that scenario works in favor of
the naiveness.
That's kind of getting away from what naive means.
Well, go ahead, Josh. I mean, you white. You can explain it. You can explain that shit.
Yeah. Just by typing it into Google. It's all the research on this show. It's like inexperienced is naive.
Okay.
Like, you go into something without experience. That's like the flavor of naive. Like, you know. Like, when you get taken by a hustler, you're naive. You know what I mean?
You had a good suspicion that he might be a hustler.
Yeah. So I mean that's just why I wasn't following you with the whole weight thing. Like, yeah, you can be insecure about being fat, but I don't see how you can be naive about it.
Because you're not. Alright.
Fuck it. They just gave up.
I didn't want to throw a wrench in that one. I was trying to
you
follow
did.
you.
It's like if I had like a big ass burn mark on my body and I could be insecure, but I would not want that. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would not just want to feel insecure about my life.
But you naive to the situation. Or it makes sense. Guess I should have looked up the definition. Shit. Moving on.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Why? For correcting me? No, you shouldn't. I'm sure you got much. I'm sure you're gonna be talking to Sherry, be like, corrected his fucking ass. He didn't even know what it meant.
Just gonna go back to twisting these knobs over here. Turning the volume up.
Alright. What is the number one struggle meal? Top ramen or peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Is it top ramen?
Ramen. I did. You know what? I'm reading. Nigga, oodles and noodles, nigga. The fuck,
Hey,
dog?
don't be naive. You can use either word.
Oodles and noodles, bro. Oodles and noodles or peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I'm going noodles, bro. Yeah, noodles are like, you cannot go wrong with noodles, bro.
Yeah.
You can fuck the noodles up all kind of ways,
Bro, I
too.
put cheese in them now. You can
sausage.
put seasoning in them. Yeah, peanut butter jelly is like, that's what you're getting.
That's it. Peanut butter and jelly.
It can be cold or warm.
I mean,
or lukewarm.
But peanut butter and jelly go hard though, bro. You know what I'm saying? With some almond milk.
I'm still going noodles, bro.
I gotta roll with the noodles.
Cause like, bro, you can eat like 2 packs. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I'm good for the day. Like, well, for the night.
Do y'all 2
Yeah, I didn't struggle.
Hold on. Do you pick the cup noodles or the
package?
or the
bro.
package?
I'm the
noodles?
package guy, bro.
I'm a package. Like I will fuck some cup noodles up.
Yeah.
Like cup noodles is definitely you bring them bitches to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely orange pack.
I've been fucking with the cup noodles for probably the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta roll with the cup.
Nah. Cause bro, I don't even trust like the little veggies that's in there. I don't think it's not real vegetables.
I don't think it's been.
It's not.
It's just noodles shaped like vegetables.
Yeah, it's like I just rather, you know what I'm saying? The flavor's better in the packet, bro. You can put how much flavor you want in there. Cause I don't use the whole little silver packet.
You don't use the whole packet?
Nah, bro, it's too much. Like
it's too much sodium.
Yeah, it's kind of get.
But have y'all ever looked at the sodium, bro?
I don't think so.
Y'all niggas ain't gotta worry about that shit. Oh, healthy ass niggas. With y'all healthy ass.
Oh, I thought there was more. It was just spite. That's all it was. It was just spite. Okay.
He looked at the sodium, bro.
He was just mad about his blood pressure.
That's all it was. That's exactly what it was, bro. Yeah, I thought he had more. He was just pissed.
Guilty ass.
I'm saying, bro, like it just make you feel a certain type of way when niggas don't even acknowledge looking at the back of the package, bro.
No,
like, nigga, you
bro.
looking at the back of the package, like nigga. I mean, I got to, so yeah.
Fucking heart disease.
Oh man,
You all right,
pissed,
bro?
bro.
Holler at me after the show.
You good health wise, but you getting your regular checkups.
All right, let's move on to another thing, brother. All right, so
Okay.
I want to see if okay, out of these two Young Thug songs, which one is the best?
Okay.
Like if you was at a party, like which one are you playing out of these to start the motherfucker out? Check or Best Friend?
Check. Nah, damn. Oh, Best Friend, dude. That's gonna get the girls going.
It's all about the ladies.
It's all about the ladies. Ladies, they move the party. I'm probably going Best Friend.
Okay.
How does check go?
Got me a check. I got a check.
Oh, okay. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about. I'm rolling with check.
Rolling with check.
Yeah.
What if you broke that day?
You gonna act like you got a check.
Gotta act like one. Yeah, you gotta fake it till you make it, baby.
But if you're there with your partner, you can say it's my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
They both go hard, bro. Like check is like check is it's a feel good song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know you like Young Thug.
But when Best Friend, like when a beat drop on that, it's like.
It's
So you going check too? Is what you're saying?
I think I'm going towards Best Friend, but I listen to shit, bro. Like I mean I don't know if I just give out this persona like I'm a deacon or something like that, but
No, you just give off only like Big Crit.
I just listen to Big Crit.
Yeah.
Did y'all like the album, by the way?
I haven't. I know it's crazy. I ain't fully listened to it yet. What you got, D?
Man, I love me some Crit, bro. But this album, all right, Crit.
Gotta go back in.
I'm gonna holler at you. But yeah, like he said, it's a different ass album. So
it's because y'all big Crit fans.
Yeah, bro. Like
yeah.
you a Southern artist. Be our Southern artist. Like stick to that. I don't need you to rep on some Atlanta beats. I'm good on that, brother.
All right, man. Go ahead and plug everything you want people to follow you on.
Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, my Facebook is active right now, but it's gonna get deactivated because I just don't like Facebook. But Dude Derek, everything. If you can't spell dude or Derek, don't follow me.
Boom.
It's spelled DERRICK though. Just know that. But yeah.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah. Some people DEREK. That's the white people.
Oh.
Just saying.
Thanks.
We're not racist on this show at all, man. We love all types of people. Gay.
It's better this way.
You got something you want to plug, my brother?
That's our last show. No, I'm good. I ain't plugging anything. If you want to follow me, you'll see it in the show notes. What about you?
That nigga too cool for me, bro.
Take that cool.
That nigga too cool, bro.
Thank you, man.
Because I'm over here from the plug my shit. You know what I'm saying? I only got one thing for you to follow me on. That's EJ is back, which is Instagram, man. But yeah, man, I do want to give a shout out, man, to Hype, man, and all the podcasts I already know over the weekend, man. They have some good topics that I want to expand on. Probably do that next show. And all the people that fuck with me, I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all already know who y'all is. The only thing I gotta say, y'all name.
Oh, man. Josh, you want to plug anything?
Yeah, dude. We're getting the music portion of the studio set up, and we're hosting the show on a new app called Station Head. It's going to be every day, various times. We're going to get some guests going on, and I'm going to talk EJ and TJ into coming on to the show, giving their opinion on some music stuff, some pop culture smackdown trivia, and one person out there in listener land every day is going to have the opportunity to win the world heavyweight champion belt of pop culture. Station Head. Check it out. It's going to be on the talkingtoourselves.com. See it on my Instagram, and just keep track of this EJ and TJ. They're going to be showing up as guests here pretty soon. So they don't know it yet. We're just about to out.
I do got one thing I wanted to say. If you guys got any questions or any debates that you have, write into the show, man. Email address is IBTWPodcast@gmail.com. That's if you want a question you just said on the show, or just let us know what you think about it.
All right. And I did want to add one thing. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop mistaking your hard work for habit. It's not hard work, man.
It's just a habit.
It's just a habit. All right. So we have still not found a cool way to end this show, so we're just saying this every time we go.
You know what?
What's that?
Love it.
Salute.
And woo.
This was cool. Really cool. That was fun. That was a good episode. Sometimes the energy is there,